Hi Capricorns, Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another bomb reading. Yeah, we do. And we're just setting off bombs over here, Capricorn. Just kidding, right? These are love bombs, right? I feel like they are. And we have Capricorn, the Four of Michael and the Two of Michael. And so these are the swords, yeah, from this deck. And these are, the angels. And here's the Four of Michael. And I love these things, whatever. I don't know what they call these. They're just made of paper and they put a light in them. I mean, they're lanterns, but here's the stingrays on all of them. Insights that come from quiet meditation. So this looks like it's a Four of Swords, and yeah, it is. And she's sitting there meditating in the forest, and there's wow, this is beautiful here. It really is. And the need for more sleep or time off. Wow, that sounds good, right? That always sounds good. More sleep. Seek relief from stress. Okay, I feel like this is my message here. Anyway, yeah, so somebody's meditating and they are trying to step away from stress, but it's like they could be, they're gaining insight while they're doing that. That's the great thing about meditation, because it brings you to the psychic realm if you do it often enough. Yes, it does. And improves your intuition, but also, really you release endorphins, and you lower your blood pressure. Yeah, you do. If you're over, I don't know, over any age, it's good to have to keep your blood pressure down, right? That's your blood pressure is basically just, if it's high, it's from usually no exercise or stress, or your perspective, like your outlook on life, right? Kind of, yeah, like it really is. And let's see what else we have. Excuse me, you guys. Two of Michael. Some of you guys are too young to, worry about that for sure. And here are the unicorns fighting. It will all be better if you just make a decision. Overanalyzing a problem. Find a compromise. Yeah. The Two of Swords can definitely be overanalyzing, and right, it's hard to come to a conclusion. And here's Victory, the beautiful woman here. Yes, she is, with her big lips and her, I don't know, her kind of pretty Mediterranean face here, it looks like. But, somebody here has been trying to figure something out and make a decision, and they were meditating over it, and they got stressed out. Yeah, they did. And so she went to, the forest to get away from it all, right? And so the Victory card is here. It's also a completion. It's a number 10. For sure it is. And let's see what else we have, right, in this particular reading. Let's see what we have, Capricorn. Let's pull a few more cards. Let's see what we have, Capricorn. Yeah. And we have the Door to Spirit. Look at that. So this is a number 5. This is 32. And the Door to Spirit is really connecting to your psychic energy, to your intuitive side, tapping into that. The Door to Spirit. Here's the dove, and the dove almost like flung open the door. Yeah, the dove is very interesting. It is. And yeah, it is. And I never see them close to me. I don't know what the deal is. Like, I don't know if they don't kind of live around here, or, if they don't come down close to, I don't know about them, right? The Journey card. And the Journey card is, this is in the upright, I beg your pardon. And this is, somebody here is on a journey. And here she is crossing the bridge, and, she's got her bags and she has her lantern. Like, I know where I'm going. Like, I chose this, like, I didn't just, get pushed out onto this kind of ending, and, or, I made poor decisions, or just something happened, and, kind of like a square in your natal chart, right? Something happened, and she planned this because she has her light. She packed her bag, she has her lantern, and she's walking on this. And she's on a journey. It's a number 2. A 2 is a choice, or about 2 people. So we see the crossroads here, like, go left, you take the high road, and the other way is, the low road, and could be the lower mind, of course. But, she has choices, but she knows where she's going. She already made that choice. It is a number 2. Let's see what else we have from these witches, Capricorn. Yeah, they're nice witches. we have the power of words. And here she is looking at this giant spider. This is really interesting because there was a giant spider in the garage last night. My daughter told me that it was a tarantula, and I go, well, man, she could be exaggerating, right? So I go out there, it's this huge spider. I'm like, oh, yeah, for sure, right? And I don't know if it was a tarantula. They don't bite people, though. No, they don't. But they're scary. And there are some big spiders here because it's kind of woodsy here, right? Even though the town is pretty close. But we have a huge spider here, and there's a pentacle on him. It's interesting. And she's sitting on the branch, the power of words. She's afraid to speak, or she knows that if she says the wrong thing, she's going to screw her life up here. That's really what that is. Somebody chose after, after understanding their intuition or awakening, right? Awakening can be a process. It's not, it can be, for everybody, it's different, right? It can be different stages. But somebody's awakened here on some level. Because we have meditation over here, Four of Swords, with insights that come from meditation. And the door to spirit here is, here's the dove opening the door. And here's all the kind of pixie dust coming in, just to kind of show that. A lot of white light, for sure. White light can be about healing and, things like that. And it's a change. It's a number 5. Somebody chose it. Here's the 2 for the journey. And the power of words, Capricorn, this person thinks you might be a real spider to them, right? A real black widow or something like that, right? No, I'm just teasing. They don't. So she's afraid, though, right? And she has her crown of kind of thorns on her head, kind of. Does she? It's kind of cute, though. But someone's afraid here, Capricorn, or you're afraid maybe to speak your piece here about something. You want a victory with somebody. And you made up your mind here about it, but there's some type of challenge here. The door to spirit is a 5, so that's already posing a challenge. So let's see what else we have, Capricorn. And today we're using, the big sister and the little sister deck. It's a different deck, though, right? And let's see what we have then yesterday. And let's see what we have for Capricorn, please. And we have the 10 of Swords. Yeah, so we see the 10 with the victory. It's a 10 here, the 28. So we know something completes itself. And they're carrying out the dead man, and there's a sword here on that dead man. And they're doing it with honor, though, right? So like an honorable murder. Just kidding, said Capricorn, right? And right, because some crazy people go, I had to do that, right? They justify a lot. There's people who justify everything in this world. You're like, what? How can you make sense of that? How can that be okay for you? It's because of their perspective and their small mind, the way they look at things, right? Yeah. And so here's the 10 of Swords, and this man has died, but he's being led to his burial ground, and he has the sword of honor there. He's going out with honor. Maybe somebody's ending something with somebody and doing it honorably. It's possible, but we're not sure on that yet. But there is a completion. The Hermit reversed could be a Virgo, 4 of Pentacles, and the Death card together. The Devil, here he is, and he has, the people they are making love here. This couple, he has them chained. And Capricorn, this is about temptation. And somebody feels stuck with that. In other words, they miss you and love you, but it's passionate. It's desire, right? And it may be obsession to a certain degree, but I don't mean the obsession where, you need to be careful, when you leave your house. I don't mean that stuff. I just mean like somebody could be a little obsessive. Like, I have to have Capricorn back. Capricorn, me and Capricorn, we mix, or, what's the word? Kind of we mesh, or whatever it is, passionately or intimately. That's how it looks here. Let's see what else we have. And we have the 9 of Swords. He's fighting his fears. Knight of Pentacles, maybe you, Capricorn. The Devil could be you. It could be you because this person is desiring you as well. Like, this person is chained because of their desire for you. Yeah, this is like unchain my heart, right? But that's different because, he's saying, or she, is saying, let me go. You don't love me no more. This is like, please, I'm chained to you and I need you, right? Yeah. Fool card. Here he is. World card. Okay, world cards, forever showing up in your readings. For me, the world card is, and the sun, the best cards in the deck. Because the world card, the sun brings opportunities, clarity, power, growth, strength. For sure, it's great, leadership. But the world card brings everything together because of maturity and awakening and awakening, right? We can see it as enlightenment because you are finally getting to, it doesn't always have to be, pure enlightenment, because enlightenment is a higher version of awakening. For sure it is. Awakening is the process and enlightenment is the outcome, right? So, and not everybody becomes fully enlightened that awakens, but it's definitely a start. It's a journey there, right? And so we have the world card, and she sits here, she stands here, she's dancing, and she's naked, she's beautiful, but it's coming full circle. It's having everything. It's knowing who you are, right? Because the sword is here. This is your intelligence. It's knowing who you are. The cup is here, having your intuition, being intuitive. The pentacle is here, having, this can be self-mastery, kind of like your self-esteem, right? The pentacle, feeling solid in who you are, basically, because the pentacles are about your values, your self-esteem, things like that, and your stability, right? Your physical stability. Right? It could be money, but whatever kind of, makes you feel safe. The second house, what sustains you is Taurus is, that. And then we have the wand, right? And so the wand is, and this pentacle can be for you, Capricorn, because you rule the pentacles as well with Taurus and Virgo. And the wand is here. This is like kind of having the courage, basically, to step into whatever is passionate for you, to, kind of chase your dreams and things like that, to, to have movement in your life, right? Some people remain stagnant for a long time, and it's really kind of a travesty. And, I mean, in the end, if they stay stagnant too long, it's tragedy. Yeah, it can bring on disease. Yeah, they say you can get like these what do you call it? Those autoimmune diseases because of stress and tension. And even if you don't, go after things that you want, careers in your life and, projects and hobbies, especially career, like if you don't step into your life purpose, your psyche knows that. And, basically it creates disease, this frustration. Yeah, it's interesting. Okay, so we have the Hermit crossing Capricorn. And the Hermit, he figured it out. Yeah, he had to go up in the mountains and it was raining and, he almost got eaten by a wolf and, all this kind of stuff, right? Right. And he said, yeah. And so here's the Hermit reversed. And this could be a Virgo. It could. And because, it just could. But there's a completion here in order to hold on to you. And something has to go here because here's the skeleton with the scythe. He's trying to end something here in order so he may hold on to this, but it could be also, we can see it as, we can see it two ways. He could be ending something so somebody else cannot hold on, because something does end here. We know that. And we know somebody's coming with like an apology, something like that. The power of words, right? Yeah. And she's holding this one spider. So, maybe the other spider is you, Capricorn. Don't get mad at that, right? And I'm just teasing. But, it's about two things because she's got two spiders and they are identical, identical. Yeah, and really interesting. It could be I have to choose, right? The two spiders could be, kind of exemplified here or just indicating a choice. Anything that is two can indicate a choice, right? Mm-hmm. And so let's get a couple cards here. Why is the Hermit reversed? And we have the Queen of Swords. And at the end of the sword is the butterfly, but you can't see it because you're unable to, because whoever made these cards gypped me basically. I got it from out of the country, of course, right? And yes, I did. And, you know, I don't really know that, but I should have known, right? And so, but here, you know, which is a whole other thing, right? And so she's holding the sword, and it's the queen, and she wants a new beginning for herself. And she's basically wondering, you know, she goes, I can if I do this, or right? I can have that new beginning. There has to be discernment and intelligence because she's the Queen of Swords and she's intelligent, right? And now we have the Justice card. Yeah, there could be a Libra here, but this is definitely making decisions for a new beginning with wisdom. This can be a choice as well because we see the scales. This is also a number 11, which is a 2 for a choice, and there's 2 men here too, and they are seeking the judge. You know, they're seeking his decision. But this is about wisdom. It's about decisions. And there's something like, is the right word karmatic? I don't think so. But there's something of karma here. Yeah, there's something that somebody learns in this particular, they learn to be humble, or they learn to make an apology, or they learn about themselves. And we see the awakening, door to spirit, and the 4 of Michael, which is about insights for meditation. So somebody learned here. Well, that's good because, you know, yeah, we don't want, you know, dummy, you know, ninnies here. No, we don't. This is your person, Capricorn, all right? I think it is. I always read it like that. And the Empress here is showing up with, and they might not be dumb, but I'm just saying that the awakening brings this wisdom. And here we have the Empress, and it's showing up with the Devil. And so this shows up in the past here. It doesn't always have to be. Sometimes it's an extension of what we have here. I just feel like with the Devil and the Empress is that somebody, and the Empress is about a passionate woman typically. Now, you know, it could be for a man possibly, right? But here, this is about somebody passionate. It's about a collaboration. She's a number 3. It's about something fertile. This can be about sex, definitely. And lovemaking and the passion. The Swan is here. The Swan on this particular Empress mates for life, right? Mates for life. Never makes love to another swan, right? And so here's the Devil with it, and he has this couple making love at the bottom, and you know, here, and you can't see any body parts, but I've covered them, and they are chained, and they are happily chained, but the Devil's here. And so somebody is chained, Capricorn, by their memories of your intimacy, your love, your lovemaking, your passion. Yeah, they are. They're chained by this, so they make a decision. I don't want to live like this anymore. This is like a square in your chart, right, where tension builds and you have to take action. Something happens and you just have to take action. You're pushed to it, right? And we know those things happen in life because not everything, we can't plan everything. And some things have, you know, just happen. You're like, whoa, look at this is happening and I have to do this. I have to make a decision. Yeah, or I have to just take action, really. Yeah, opposition is usually about a decision and a square. Yeah, that's how cool your chart can be. 9 of Swords, slaying the dragon, fighting fears. And the Queen of Cups is with it. This is the mindset in this reading. Fighting fears in love. And the Knight of Pentacles, here's with the Hierophant. Here he is. The Hierophant is right here. And this is somebody either wants to marry you here. They believe in you. They've learned. The Hierophant, as I said, there's learning here. And the Hierophant as a mentor. So we can talk, is like he can be a teacher, right? He's, you know, teaching these squires. I don't know if they're in a class, right? Or, you know, some type of Bible class, whatever. But whatever it is, they are paying him homage and listening. You can tell by the back of their heads that their attention is completely on him. The keys are here. Like the Hierophant has the answer, right? Yeah. Or he has the key to a motel, Capricorn. Just kidding, right? No. And the good right here with this Devil, right? Who kind of really needs to, be on. Look at this couple here. They're chained and they're happily chained. But remember, the Devil means that I want that. Yeah, I'm feeling stuck. I'm in fear. I'm in agony because I want that. I'm chained by Capricorn. The King of Swords made the decision. The sword is out. And here is the bird. And so, not sure what kind of bird that is, right? It's kind of a dark colored bird. I didn't know eagles kind of looks like an eagle, but I guess, right? Because what do they call the bald headed eagle? What do they call him? Is that what his name is? The bald headed eagle? Eagle? Oh, the bald eagle. Okay, whatever. Okay, well, yeah, he doesn't have any hair. He's supposed to, right? But it's usually white, right? It's usually white, right? So, it's white at the top, kind of like he's wearing a little white cap, right? But here he doesn't have that white there, so he's probably an eagle, but he's not the bald one. And so now we have the Seven of Wands here, and this is in the concern. So he's all like overwhelmed. He's fighting these people, and the seven is about challenges, because it's about, after introspection, we have meditation here, so we know somebody's been doing that, but it's about somebody who has been in reflection that is highly overwhelmed or resisting other people after this reflection, right? The seven is where you figure your life out. Basically, the sevens. Unless you're there for too long and you can't get to the eight, which is your power, which is change. Yeah. So, all right, we all need to analyze, but no need to overanalyze, because you can't do anything. You're going to be stifled. And this right here, it says, it'll be better if you just make a decision. Overanalyzing a problem, find a compromise. Somebody made this, but they were overanalyzing. Yeah. And the Nine of Pentacles sits in the challenge, the environment rather. And this, she's naked, so I have to, cover her. But she's healing herself with the water. She's bringing harmony, balance, and this type of spiritual healing here to herself. Now, it's spiritual. The stars are here for sure. This is hope. And this can be definitely a new beginning. And this is an 8, because this 17 is an 8 in the major arcana here. This is hope to step into my power, right? This is faith to step into my power. If you don't have faith, it's never going to happen. That's how these people with like disease and stuff, when they have faith, they stay alive. The other ones go, oh, I accept what they told me. I'm just going to believe everything they said. Okay, I'm going to die. Oh, right? It's terrible. Okay, so, that's terrible. But, and, some people will, it's true. And, because I don't want anybody out there to say, what? My person passed away. But, your perspective and your mind is really, really powerful. And we know this. We know this through Carl Jung. I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings here, right? And we know this from spirituality, right? You have to have, you can't own it, And I'll tell you a story real quick, but a friend of mine, Capricorn, her mother had breast cancer way back in the 70s, and they did the mastectomy. And she had her faith, right? She had her, her faith in God. And so, my friend, and so she lived. She's alive. She's 92 or 93. Yeah. So my friend, had to go for like this, what do you call mammogram or whatever. And they told her, we kind of saw something in your mammogram, and it kind of, made her a little nervous. She goes, you know what, Denise, I'm not going to own that. If they say, I'm not going to own that. So it's when you accept it and your cells listen, and your cells, just like you tell your, if you have, your self-talk is positive, you're going to have a much more positive life. But if your self-talk is, I'm this, I'm that, I'm just going to accept them, I'm down and out, then you're going to stay that way, right? Yeah. So, yeah. So here's the Nine of Pentacles, Capricorn, getting back here, right? You're supposed to visualize that you're healthy. Yeah. And say that too, right? Yeah. Can help. Okay. Yeah, I'm not saying that who ever had faith ever passed away. No, sometimes it is our time, right? I'm saying in general, have faith in the Creator. Yeah, have faith in a higher spirit, a higher power. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles, and in yourself. And we have also this Four of Pentacles. Was that reversed? I feel like it was. And, it's right here in the upright, in the root, where he's holding on tightly to dear life to these pentacles. Like, I want to hold on to Capricorn. And here comes not the devil, but the skeleton to end it all, to take it away, right? It can also mean, like I said, it's a two-sided card. But in the reverse here, we have, this is showing up with the Fool. Yeah, it is. And so this is like hope. I'm going to take a leap of faith here, and I'm letting go of something because he's holding on for dear life to these pentacles. I'm letting go. Okay. So that's what we have here. And, here is the World card in the outcome. And the World card is about, this is about endings and new beginnings. It's about learning and maturity. And, we see the awakening here. We see justice. Somebody has like really gained wisdom here, spiritual wisdom. The Hermit's reversed. The Four of Michael. Through meditation, we have insight. We gain insight. So the World card brings you your wish. It lets you step into your power, right? And so because, was I explaining this? In Sagittarius is reading, the World card came up too. The World card is you are in your power. You have the sword, the cup, the pentacle, and the wand. You have your intelligence here. You're able to make wise decisions with the sword. The cup, you have your intuition. The pentacle, you are basically feeling much more stable about yourself, right? You believe in yourself, your self-esteem. That's what it's called, values, the pentacle, right? And this can mean that you have material success. And the wand here as well is like, I'm moving forward. I have the courage to move forward and go after what's passionate for me. I'm inspired in my life. And, when this person reaches the World card, Capricorn, sometimes they have gone through a lot. Because we see the Devil, the major arcana, the Death card, the Star, the Sun, the Hermit, the Hangman, the Wheel of Fortune. These are all parts of the journey here. So the World card is here. Somebody's coming full circle. It's a celebration. And that's why she dances. Yeah, she's not a dancer, Capricorn, down on the boulevard, all right? No, she's not, all right? She's not wearing enough makeup to do that, right? Yeah, and yeah, she's too traditional looking. And we have the Six of Pentacles with it. Yeah, this is a recognition here and an awakening. This is wisdom, and this is recognizing that this person, like, you're it for them. You're the one. And that's why this person goes on this journey to be with you. And this is a spiritual journey, but this is to have you. Here's the Victory card. To have victory with you. They have recognized that you're the one. And the World card is a recognition too. So is the Six. Because you recognize that everything you've been through has brought you to a very wise place and a good place. All right? Yeah, and a place of power and understanding. Understanding is the most important thing, right? Understanding yourself and really what life is. Thanks so much for joining me here. God bless you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, hit the little bell for notifications. Thank you so much, Capricorn.